Hey, what's up, everybody? And today it is episode 3 of the animated saga, and we're looking at the Shocker today. This is the Shocker. Not too bad, right? It doesn't look like too bad of a figure, so let's take a look at the details real quick. So, as you can see, I did a little bit of custom work on it. I put pupils on him there, because they just had wide eyes, and I did do line work all over the quilting to make it really pop out. But as you can see, man, all the details look really, really good. Like these, like the brown leathering with that leathery type of looking texture. Like, look at that texture there. Like, you can just see it reflect off of the light. The texturing's really, really good on this figure. And you can see it goes all the way up there. It's all around the body. Right there, he has a nice silver belt. See the stripes on his arms there. Everything looks really, really good. And if you can kind of see the yellow has a bit of texturing too. If I can make it pick up here. I'm trying to make it focus a little bit. You can see the yellow has only a slightly little bit of texturing to it. It's very slight, but not too much. But there you go. You got the leather on the head too as well. And yeah, this figure looks pretty good. Overall, cool figure. Now, let's get into the articulation on him, which isn't too bad. So he does have the disc hinge, so he does look up pretty far. That is some range. His neck's pretty broken there, but he can look down about that far. He can go all the way around, exorcism style. Right there, goes from side to side a little bit. He doesn't have any butterfly joints at all, but his arm can go up about that far, which is some pretty decent range. And if I forgot to mention there, the joint is actually brown, so that way it matches with the stripe going down, which is pretty cool. And he does have a bicep swivel there. He has double jointed elbows, like so. And he does have just a swivel at the forearm, right there, because of the gauntlets. And he does have an ab crunch, so he can crunch forward about that far. He can crunch back about that far. And he does have waist rotation, so it goes all the way around there. No drop down hips, but his leg can go up about that far. He can go back about that far. He does have a thigh swivel, and he does have double jointed knees. And all these joints are pinless, so it goes back about that far. It's really difficult. I don't think I'm going to be able to get that last hinge there, and I don't really want to force it, but he does have double joints. It's just very stiff. And he does have boot cut right there, and his ankle can go down about that far, if it can go up about that far, like so. And he does have ankle pivot, which is pretty nice. So that's about it for the articulation. Not too much articulation, but you can get him into the poses that you need to get Shocker in. Let's talk about accessories. So all he comes with is 2 fists and 2 open hands. And with those open hands, you can recreate that scene from the animated series where he's being held over the ledge. And he does come with power effects. So let's get into some size comparisons. So here he is with the animated Walmart exclusive Spider-Man Marvel Legends figure. So that's how he looks next to that figure right there. He looks pretty good. Here he is next to the black suit Spider-Man figure from the VHS 2-pack. And again, I think the scaling's off with this black Spider-Man figure. This figure is just a little too tall and too big. And here he is with the retro-carded Rhino. That big boy right there. And I think the scaling is still a little bit off. This Rhino is a little bit too big, which is something I thought I'd never have to say. But anyway, here he is next to the Doc Ock that does not like to stand from the animated series VHS 2-pack, which is going to be one of the 2 or 3 next videos I'm doing. So there he is next to him. And here he is next to the animated SDCC exclusive Venom. So that's how he looks next to Venom there, because they did fight in the series. And you can recreate that right here with the fisted hands. So that's pretty much it for this figure. Kind of a short review, but there's really not much to talk about him. He's just a cool, classic, animated series type of style Shocker figure, and he doesn't look too bad. He goes with any type of Spider-Man display, whether it be classic or animated, but I think it's a pretty cool looking figure. It's not that bad, in my opinion. It's actually pretty great. And I do love the pinless joints, and he looks really nice next to Spidey. But that's pretty much it for this video. The next one will be the Rhino we're taking a look at. But anyway, just make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.